Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am so glad all of you are here today, and I'm just gonna hang out with you guys while I get ready. And I wanted to be honest with you guys this morning. I woke up in a funk. Oh my goodness. I woke up in a funk. And I wanted to share that with all of you today because we all wake up in funks. I've been a therapist for 12 years and I wake up in a funk. And I want to tell you what I'm doing today because I'm not sure how long I'll be in a funk today. Not sure. Okay, there we go. Oh, good. Thank you for being honest. Me too. I appreciate that. So, this is what I did, guys. And I don't know whoever knows this, but I have a mastermind group that I work with several ladies. These ladies are incredible women. Oh my gosh. Every time I meet with them, I awe at them because they are so strong and beautiful and just courageous, brave women. And, but every time it seems like there's one theme that comes up. And what that theme is living a life of delusion. And I know that sounds so funny or like so weird, but you guys, whether you're a faith-based person or not, the way that I have found to live in peace is to live in, it almost feels like a state of delusion. And what that means is choosing to no longer see with our physical eyes, but to see with the eyes of faith. And so let me tell you what that looks like. Like for me this morning, I woke up in a funk and I took a shower and then I got back in bed and I began to tell myself, everything's working for my good. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it feels like. My feelings, yes, they matter, but they don't define me. They don't define, my outcomes or what's going on in my life. Everything's working for my good. So if you woke up in a funk this morning, you guys, let's just declare that over our lives today. Everything is working for my good. Everything is working for my good. I know I don't feel like it. My whole body is rejecting that right now. But that's okay. I can still declare over myself. I can still decide to either go with the thought. Sorry, my dogs. Pepper. No, baby girl. That's why they don't listen, because I don't yell at them. But my husband's always telling me, you need to yell at the dogs. But I can either go all day long today thinking, life sucks, I'm in a funk, things are never going to change, and just feel that. Oh, I can do that. Believe me, I can go there if I want to go there. Or I can choose to go into that delusional state. And it's not delusional, it's faith, but it feels like delusion. And I can tell myself all day today, and you guys, I'm committing to this right now. It's all working for my good. It's all working for my good. I wasn't made for mediocre. I wasn't made for misery. I wasn't made to live a life of desperation. I was made for greatness. And that's however I want to define greatness. That's how I define it, as that's what I was made for. And greatness is going to look like something different for everybody, which is totally fine. But I'm declaring that over myself today. I was made for greatness, not misery. I break the agreement that my life is going to be miserable. I break agreement that depression is the cloud that lives over me. No, abundance lives over me. Faith lives over me. Good things, goodness is chasing after me. And I declare that over myself today. And I declare that over you today. But you guys, we have to hold on to these truths. These truths do not just stay with us. Our brain fights so hard to keep us in that state of just yuckiness. And the reason why for that is because that's what's familiar to it. That's what we're so used to doing. That's just what our brain's used to. It's not because it's the truth. It's because it feels like the truth. So you guys, let's just choose one thought today. Just one thought today that we can hold on to. Mine is going to be everything's working for my good. That's what mine's going to be today. Everything's working for my good. Yours can be, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yours can be, I'm working on myself today. I choose to see more possibilities. I choose to let there be another option. It can be whatever feels good to you, whatever feels even a tiny bit true to you. And a lot of times I'll get the feedback of, well, I feel like I'm lying to myself. I know, it does feel like that. But as long as you want it to be true, like I want it to be true that everything's working for my good. I want that to be true. So I'm going to declare it over myself. Everything's working for my good. Does it always feel like that? Heck no. Heck no. But is it better for me to think like that than to think like life's miserable and sucks and all that stuff? Yeah, of course. So don't stay in your funk today. Even if you are, it is hard to get out. I still feel it. I'm feeling it right now. But I also feel encouraged that there's another option. And I get to make that choice. I get to make the choice of everything's working out for me or life is miserable. That's my choice. And so I haven't felt it kick in yet that everything's working out for me, but I've done this enough times to know that the more that I commit to it and stick to it today, I'll get there. I'll find myself in part of the day today where I go, oh, okay, I'm out of my funk now. And I actually do believe that everything's working out for me. One of the girls in the mastermind, she's the one that calls it living in a delusional state. It makes me laugh because I think it's one of the best ways to describe it. It does feel like that, like it's delusional, but it's not. It's faith. It's deciding to live your life through faith and not through what reality shows us, not what our feelings show us. Our feelings, you guys, if we live in a state of emotion, you guys know, our emotions will lead us down the yuckiest path. The yuckiest path. So I choose to live in faith. I choose to live in my greatness. And that's why I said, there's some people that believe in a higher power and there's some people that don't. If you don't, then believe in the strength inside of you. Believe in the strength that you were born with. Because here's the thing about strength. If you use just a little bit of strength that you have on the inside of you, it begins to grow. That's how we build our strength, is by using the little bit that we already have. So find that tiny bit of strength that, you might feel like you have none. Like literally, you might feel like you have none. That's okay. That's okay. So give yourself just a tiny bit of, okay, everything's working out for me. And if that's all you can hold on to it. Everything's working out for me. And you guys, I'm going to allow myself to have a ponytail day today because I'm not feeling it. And so that's another part of this, is give yourself grace. Give yourself tons of grace. Grace is one of the most wonderful parts of our human experience. And this is how we become our own best friend, is by giving ourselves grace and saying, you know what? I'm allowed to have a ponytail day today. 1, it's raining outside. 2, I don't feel like doing my hair. And 3, it's just comfortable. And so I'm going to go with it. So I hope this was helpful for someone. You're not alone. I'm in a funk today too. But I am going to commit to repeating to myself all day today, everything's working for my good. Everything is working for my good. We were not made for misery. We were not made for depression. We were made for greatness. And actually, I would love to hear, what is your definition of greatness? What does that mean for you? Greatness doesn't, and I was talking about this on the last live, greatness does not have to mean, I'm a multimillionaire and I run the world and all. It doesn't have to mean all that. Greatness can be, I pay my bills every month and I feel peace. My house is clean. That can be greatness for you. And that's a beautiful thing. Peace is wonderful. So I would love to hear, either DM me or put in the comments, what is greatness to you? What is that definition for you? For me, it's really just like living a life of peace. Yeah. Bills paid, house clean, dogs acting right. Oops. I gotta find a different way to prop my phone up. But all right, guys, have a good day. I'm proud of each and every one of you. It is working for our good. You do have strength inside of you. And it's going to get better. We're going to do this together today, guys. Okay? We are. We're going to do it together. If you feel alone, you're not. That's why I purposely came on here today. No, you're not the only one in a funk. I'm in a funk too. But I'm about to go to the grocery store right now. I've got to go pick up some dog food. And I don't feel like going. I'll tell you that. But I am going to commit to myself that the whole drive there, the whole time I'm in the store, I'm going to be thinking to myself, it's all working for my good. It's all working for my good. And so join with me today to commit to something that's going to be helpful for you versus something that's going to be harmful for you and just pull you down. We can either pull ourselves down or pull ourselves up. That's our choice. That is a choice. And I'm not really big. It actually is kind of annoying to me when I hear like other therapists say, your emotions are in your control. You can be happy or you cannot. There's some truth to that, but God, there's some circumstances that are just like, your dog dies. Like, how do you choose to be happy through that? Some things are just really hard in life. That's what a funk is, Some things just are. That's okay. But we can still choose something helpful for us. And one last thing, and you'll probably hear me say this a million times. Even if it is the worst day of your life, truly the worst day of your life, please remember that it is still a day of your life. It is one day of your life that you're never going to get back. And I want you to set a goal to enjoy at least a tiny portion of that day. The way that I did this years and years ago, I kind of adapted was, if I do nothing else, listen to my favorite song. Listen to my favorite song and turn it up loud. So I can say 3 minutes of my day I enjoyed, because that's honoring ourselves. That's honoring our lives regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the situations. We're honoring ourselves. So enjoy a portion of today. Even if it's, I'm going to go through the drive-thru at Taco Bell and get Taco Bell for dinner. Perfect. Enjoy a portion of your day today. You deserve that, regardless of anything that's going on. All right, guys. Love you. Have a good day. I'm proud of you. You're not alone. I'm still in my funk. I can feel it. But we're going to choose something more helpful for us today. Okay. Bye, guys.